Well, here it is, September the 21st, 2015, and we're wrapping up another trading day. When we came in this morning, our first buy zone was 50 to 55, and our sell zone was 65 to 70. And the first low was 54, and we had a high up here of 69. And these trades took a time to develop. We got long in here, and we went for 3 points. We like to get 5 when we first start out. The trade did not develop that way, but it was a winner. This buy right here didn't go anywhere, a scratch. This sell, a loser. This buy, a winner. This sell right in here, a scratch. Took a long time to develop, but this retest failure kicked in, and when we took out that low, boy, it was off to the races. Just nothing. So move, pause, move took us down to this area. Market came in very, very little in the way of retracement. Another retest failure, right trade right here. Small winner, S, small winner, and then the market starts to come back with nice winners here. So again, the software, if you just follow the trades off the software and just take them, you're going to have be pretty happy camper at the end of the day. Learning the methodology, learning the setups is how you come in and how you do it. So not a lot of magic here, but the area that offered us an advantage as a buyer starting out was 50 to 55, and the sell was 65 to 70, and our second buy zone was 40 to 45 down here. This is buy 2. So understanding where these areas are where you do have an advantage, being long or short structurally, can really, really help you gain confidence to put the trades on, and then profit from it too. If support and resistance does hold up, you got yourself a really, really nice trade. In my not so humble opinion. So where do we go from here? I think we're just in a trading range, just chopping and going back and forth. Everybody knows which way the Fed wants the market to go. So lower high, lower low. The screen would have you a seller, but if we don't take out the 35 to 40 area, we can trade from the long side. Looking at the top of the trading range, 90. Looking at the bottom of the trading range, maybe 25, somewhere in there. And we're kind of right in the middle right here, kind of no man's land. So F1 has us a seller. At the F2 screen, pretty busy profile. It's leaning B right now, but I mean, if we did all of our splits, you can see that again the sell's going to be up against 65 is where we have an advantage, and on the buy side down against 45. So 65 to 45 is where we are. First zone 60 to 65 for Globex. I'd like to get it done closer to 65. 70 to 75 for sell 2. Don't think we'll see the 75 levels. 45 to 50 buy 1. And then 35 to 40 buy 2. Okay, the news tomorrow, FHFA housing prices. It's the only news, so it might impact plus 0.4. And then Richmond Fed at 3. So neither one of them are big pieces of news than the 2-year auction. And the 2-year auction usually does not impact equity prices. Lower high, lower low, looking for a place to sell it, but tomorrow is the 2-year auction. So my guess is we're going to find buying at some level. Now the last 2 and the last 3-year auctions brought lower prices to the market, so that's something that we'll just have to watch for tomorrow. But normally 2-year would bring in pretty good buying. Definitely a B pattern. Definitely a couple of distributions. But volume is pretty high in this distribution, so it's going to be fairly easy to make for the market to snap back. We had a 13 to 17 buy today. Got a little lower. So because of the auction, 9 to 13 buy 1. Then 1 to 5. Self failure to take out 16 to 20. So 15s are better. It's set up than 23 to 27. Looking at the 30-year, big day to the downside, and lots of selling. So got a high volume number down here at 11, low is 12. We come back quite a bit. In period low of 15. We had Friday's low at 18. So 17 to 21. Buy 1. Give it a little bit of room, then we're going to make it 5 to 9. And again, because of the 2-year, I don't think the market will sell tomorrow. But the last 2 and the last 3-year auction have sold. 31 to 03, sell 1. And then we got this high volume number up here at 10, 7 to 11. Sell 2. So we're going to bring our number 2 sell in a little closer than we have been. Looking at gold. And here we sit. So there's probably pretty good support 20 to 25 and resistance at 35 to 40. And we happen to be at 33 right now. An inside day that suggests trading range tomorrow. The profile is definitely pointed lower off of that split, but if I put it in just the day session only, you're looking at a D, and that also favors a trading range. So 34, 36, sell 1, 39, 41, sell 2. I'm going to put it 25, 27. I think we can go a little bit lower. But again, it might take 29s to get in. Don't know. 30s. This area right here, 30. We'll put a question mark at 30. And then 20, 22. You get crude. Pretty tight trading range in here right now. We got a buyer against 45. We got a seller against 48, and we're right in the middle at 46.59. So an inside day, that also suggests trading range. But crude's a little stronger than you think it should be. So we finally did get to our 47 in a K period. It took a while, didn't it? But that's where the profile said it was headed. So sell 1, 47, 47 and a quarter. Sell 2, 47.50, 47.75. On the buy side, I'm going to make it 45.75, 46. And in Globex, it might take a quarter to get in, just for the Globex market. It opens soft and it finds buyers, probably want to get long then. 45 and a quarter, 45 by 2. And everybody's favorite market, the euro. Euro's a great market, especially if you get up and start trading at 3 a.m. Eastern time, or daylight hours if you're over in London, Ireland, France, Germany, somewhere in Italy, those places. It's a good market, and I mean it really moves, puts a lot of money in the account, and it's very, very reliable fundamentally. The European Central Bank wants the euro lower. That's why we like the short side of the market. So lower high, lower low, find a place to sell it. And I think the Chinese revaluations, setting of the yuan daily, are such that the market's looking past them now. That was new news when it first hit, but it's old news. So unless it's going to be a very, very big correction or piece of support, I don't think the market pays a lot of attention to it. 1233, 1239, high period high 1227. So 25 to 35, sell 1. This move started down at 69, broke it at 50, and we'll make 52 60, sell 2. Buy side, I think we're going to go a little lower, so 11.75, buy 1. And then 50 for buy 2. But we had a good day trading today. The trades that we talked through, the calls, the exits were timely, and made most of the right moves today. But you don't know that when you get in and you do it. And what we're trying to do is trying to get you to read objective data to dampen the emotions. And if you've got, 3 out of 4 in your favor, stick with the trade. If you've got half of them in your favor, be prepared to exit. And if they're all going against you and you've had a retest of support or resistance, exit the trade and start all over again. That's worked out fairly well for us. I will see y'all bright and early in the morning. You have a great evening.